everyone, I am Trina and welcome to my channel.
I'm without fear. I just live my life.
If you have been thinking about starting a vegetarian diet, maybe you just want to switch it up and try something new. Well, I'm going to be telling you guys what I did to transition over to a vegetarian diet. I first want to start off with what is a vegan and what is a vegetarian. Being a vegan is when you don't eat eggs, you don't eat honey, you don't even wear products of an animal. So you don't wear gators, you don't have fox fur, you don't wear any of that when you're a vegan. Versus a vegetarian, which you eat eggs, you eat honey. So that is the difference between a vegan and vegetarian. I'm not a person that eats perfect all the time. I do the best that I can. So by any means, I'm not saying that being a vegetarian is the best way to go. This is just something I decided. I'm just going to tell you the story of how I transitioned in from not eating meat. The reason I decided to go on a vegetarian diet is because it's something I always wanted to do. And anything that I knew that would help me with my health, that would better my health, is what I wanted to do. And having a meatless diet was something I could see myself, I actually see myself doing long term. Before I even knew what vegetarian meant, that's how I wanted my diet to be. I didn't want to eat meat at all. I just didn't like it. But growing up in an American household, they eat meat. So eventually, I had to just start eating it. It all starts with the mindset first. Is this something you really think you can do? Don't do it because of everyone else is doing it. Not eating meat is such a huge thing right now. Have your own reasons of why you want to do this. Just be realistic about it. Can you really see yourself cutting out meat? So the first thing you may think is what to eat. What do you eat? If you have control of what comes in the house, you have a great advantage. It's much easier. You just go off of what you already like to eat. So if you like to eat rice, if you like to eat beans, that right there is a meal. Rice, beans, you can have you a salad on the side. Don't rush into it. Don't just go cold turkey and just throw all of the meat out. I moved into it gradually. I didn't want to feel like this is a punishment that I'm doing for myself. So when I did want to eat meat, I would allow myself to eat meat. Only time that I really wanted meat was when I was out with someone else. From me eating meat every day, it went down to 5 days a week, 4 days a week, 3 days a week, until eventually I just stopped eating meat. Anything that I already like, if it's not meat, let's get it and we'll just start from there. I just went off of what I liked that I knew that was not meat. So I recommend you look up recipes on YouTube and make it easier for yourself. So me, I was not a cook. I didn't cook a lot. It made me learn how to cook. After a while, I started to buy cookbooks and look up recipes. And there's a lot of things at the grocery store that you can get. I personally shop at Aldi. They have a lot of vegan food there, vegan, vegetarian foods. That's a substitute for meat. That is what really helped me transition over to not really wanting to eat meat. And I wanted to make quick, easy meals. At first, I didn't think I would like it too much. But once I learned the recipes and just putting my own flavors on things, learning about the sauces, there's a lot of trial and error. Some dishes that I made just was like, oh no, I'm not even going to eat this, even though I made it. The process was still fun, but I started off with doing a vegan diet first, and then I decided to do a vegetarian diet. When I went grocery shopping, I just so happened just to not buy any of those. And so I just decided, okay, well, I'll just start off with a vegan diet. When I would have too much dairy, it would make my stomach hurt. But I really do like eggs and I love cheese. I was buying replacement cheese, the replacement for eggs. I love cake, and a lot of cake is made with eggs, so I just did not want to stop eating that. And it does not have to be pricey, by the way. People think that to be healthy, it costs a lot. You can get protein from eating oatmeal, peas, yogurt, peas, lentils. There's so many ways you can get your protein in without meat. If you're not surrounded by supportive people, I will recommend not telling anybody that you're trying out being vegetarian, because people will judge you, your family and friends. They will say smart, slick things. Someone had asked me about my diet before, and I told them, I don't eat meat. And they said, oh my goodness, wow, like, are you serious? It shouldn't be as taboo as it used to be back in the day, but it's still taboo to some people. Then they ask that question, where do you get your protein? You can get your protein through yogurt, eggs, lentil, beans. There's so many ways you can get your protein in, but people will come for you. I don't know why. People do get offended and they get mad when you do tell them. If they see me eating a donut, they'll say like, "Oh, I didn't think you would eat anything like that." And it's like, I just don't eat meat. you know, people will assume and they'll like to put their 2 cents in your diet, you know, and it's crazy because the people that will say it is the people that has a worse diet than you. You have to just ignore them. I don't miss it. I do like the smell. If I ride past a corned beef place and you can just smell that corned beef, it smells really good, but it's not enough for me to want to go in the building and get the corned beef. Like the smell is not that strong, but it does smell good to me. Going on a vegetarian diet, it does not have to be boring. It doesn't have to just be salad, and you can spice it up, start making your own seasonings, making your own sauce. It actually gets really fun the more you get more into it. And I wanted my diet to be basic as possible. You just have to find what works for you, find out what your taste buds is, what do you like to eat, and just go from there. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. If you know anyone that wants to start a vegetarian diet, make sure you share this video with them, and I'll see you guys on the next one.